Welcome everybody to RVT. This is RVT Rasheed's video tour in conjunction on JC, Rasheed's Music Jukebox Center. Say it with me. Fuck it. And I am Rasheed the R-Man coming on live on social media, YouTube, Google, and what else? Spoffy, Snoopy, Spoffy, Tinder. Ooh, Tinder. You know what the site that sounds like. Don't know if it is though. Don't know. Might be in some areas of it. Tinder. Coming. This is. What if I had a show on Tinder? I'm like, this is RVT Rasheed's video tour coming live on Tinder. Ooh, that'll put my audience in a mood. Most definite.
Hi.
Who are you?
We're the Welchkins. We picked these delicious grapes for Welch's Delicious Grape Jelly.
We pick them at the peak of perfection.
And Welchkins take care of Welch's Flavor Saver. The Flavor Saver saves the natural grape flavor of Welch's before it goes up in steam.
Keeps it right in the jelly.
Welch's is delicious.
Of course it's delicious. Take it from the Welchkins. Nobody else's tastes better than Welch's.
Google and other social media platforms. Glad you guys here. You guys could be anywhere, but you're here, and that makes me feel, well, not bad. How about that? It makes me feel not bad. Actually, I got high hopes. Because you're listening, I think I'm going to go play the lottery. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? If I step in a store with a foreigner behind the counter giving me a ticket saying I could get rich.
Kellogg's. Great days start with breakfast, and great breakfasts start with Kellogg's.
Who knows? I never played the lottery. I never played the lottery. I gambled when I was in school. I won a lot of shit too.
Kellogg's. Great days start with breakfast, and great breakfasts start with Kellogg's.
This is people talking about race instead of the virus, because they don't want to talk about virus because it'll fuck their getting money. Yeah, it'll fuck them up for getting money. So they want to talk about race. They don't want that quarantine shit to hit the church, dude. Fuck that. They don't want that. So they choose to talk about race. They, you know, than a virus. They don't want to go back to that don't go to church shit. They don't want to go back there, dude. So they talking about, they still on that, guys. Hell with that. Yeah, that's what I mean. Hell with that. I'm still working on Dragonfly, taking my time. I have something I want y'all to listen to. And this is a trip. I want y'all to hear it. Now, when y'all hear it, when y'all see this show, because it's a show, it's kind of serious. It's kind of serious, but at the same time, It's how should I say this? It's opinionated. It's a show that's opinionated. When you see it, you gotta give your own opinion in it. On it. See, on it or in it? Give your opinion on it. Now, here's the deal. It's not on RBT Rasheed's video too. It's not on that. It's on the Rasheed Spirit. It's on RSN, Rasheed Spiritual Network. Give me a couple of days for it. I want y'all to go check it out. I want y'all to go check it out. And it's serious. It's serious. But it's still opinionated. Kind of like Believe It or Not kind of thing. I'm sharing personal experiences with you guys. I'm sharing personal experiences with you guys on the show. I haven't picked out a name for it yet, but it should be by Sunday. It should be ready by Sunday. But I want y'all to head on over to RSN and check it out. And it's an opinionated show, a spiritual show, and you just got to see it. Alright? You got to see it. Just give me a few days and you'll see it. If not by Sunday. Could be a little longer. But you gotta see this show, man. Because I go through a lot and I want to share it with you guys. Some people probably say, oh, fuck that, Rasheed. No, we don't want to see that shit. No, I want y'all to experience it, man. I want y'all to see this shit. But you'll see it. Give me the Sunday and head on over to Rasheed's Spiritual channel. I'll put up a notice and everything to remind you. So y'all can head on over there and take a look at that new show. Okay? Just don't forget. I'm not going to let you forget. Nonetheless, welcome again to another Picture Up. They're great!
The legend of Tony the Tiger.
Breakfast! Come and get it!
Same old grub again, Cookie.
HL.
Frosted Flakes, partners?
Isn't that, kitty food, stranger?
Way I reckon, Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes have a taste you never outgrow.
Mighty good.
Some folks call them great.
Much obliged, eh, stranger?
Who was that striped man anyway?
It's gonna be a great day.
I don't want to do this.
It'll be great.
I'll be scared.
Just think how glad you'll be when you're all done, and maybe we'll all go to McDonald's.
I'll be glad when I'm done. I'll be glad when I'm done. I'll be... Think McDonald's. Oh, I wish I were already there. Instead of here, playing this song. Oh, I would have a big chocolate shake, a cheeseburger, and also fries. And I would eat my fries myself and not give any to my dumb brother. Hands off and mine off mine. Hope when my recital is almost done. It wasn't bad, I'm still alive. And now I can have my chocolate shake, my cheeseburger, and also whoops, and also fries.
double skating, double talking, a double daring duo takes your breath away. But the single most favorite double in the world is Double Good, Double Mint Gum.
Double your pleasure with Double Mint Gum. Double good, double fresh, double delicious.
Oh, the single most favorite double in the world is Double Good, Double Mint Gum.
It's the single most favorite double.
How long am I going to stay like this? How long am I going to stay like this? Like, I want to go the fuck off about, I want to have some fun on the air. I want to let my hair out. Baby, we do, and you know we do. But I have to stay serious because something's going on here, How long I'm going to stay like this? I can't take it. But one thing's for sure, I sure keep us entertained. Even though I'm like serious with shit. It's a time for, the scriptures say, it's a time for everything, It's a time for, in fact, the scripture says a time and season for everything. And that means, and that's even when you're talking about funny, humorous content. It's like when Mel Blanc died. For those of y'all don't know who Mel Blanc is, he's the person who does Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck. When he died, they did this picture in memory of him, of all the characters with their heads down in a row. They were lined up, and you could see the expression on their face. They were really hurting. And that picture is really well known and famous. But there was a time for all the characters to come together and mourn the death of Mel Blanc. It's a time for everything. Even the characters in that, even the animators in that. This ain't the time for all that Bugs Bunny bullshit. All of them was in a row with their heads down. Very, very, very graphic picture. They're very sad. Very sad. Very, very sad. This is just not the time for me to just, even like in the 50s, in the 40s and 30s, for Christ's sake, in the 30s and 40s, when the United States was in war, you had the celebrities got together and either went into service or did charities, like Abbott and Costello, the Three Stooges. They did charities to earn some money and, help out with the war effort. It's kind of like that around Arvid, too. I just want to take some time from all of the showing, and come on and just talk to you guys normal. I knew that was him saying it on TV. You're talking about Fidel Castro? And he was a good guy. He was a great man. I don't know much about him, but well, he killed that guy with the long hair. General, whatever his name is, the college students I admire so much and they don't know shit about him. And he was a rich boy. He grew up in a rich household. But yet you'll look at him and think he was a revolutionary. He didn't do much but take orders from Castro. Then Castro went around and killed his ass. I don't do politics anyway, so I really wouldn't know. So it's like I really want to know, like that kind of shit. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Ain't it the truth, man? Ain't it the goddamn truth? Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Can you talk about the coronavirus? Ain't nobody talking about no race, dude. I mean, like, I know they scared the fuck. No, when you do that, that's too close to quarantine. Nobody gonna come to the service and get no money. Fuck that. It ain't funny to see people hiding like that. It's not funny. It's noticeable, but it's not funny. Where's my other color at? I can't find my other. Well, play my song. Can I play my song? Get some music, guys. Get some music, right, guys? Get some music. He wants to have his own shit and be controversial on his own shit. I can see it. He wants to have his own shit and be like controversial figure. That's what he wants. I could tell. I could tell the way he like. I know the rest of the people he work with look at him like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? I mean, like, he like leaves everybody and just go off in his own fucking shit. You can see it. He wants to be like these guys. You can see it. And then come off and say, oh, he's Jimmy Swagger's son. You can just see it. He's trying to branch off to something. Whatever it is, he better have me up. Let me hear my fucking, let me see. Get some music on around here, James. Play my song. Yeah. just a trip, you know. I know what I'm saying. When I talk like that, don't say I'm ghetto. When I say, y'all know what I'm saying, I say I'm ghetto to y'all. I hope not. I told y'all I ain't a part of that fucking shit. I should have run on a double. I think I'm in trouble. I think I'm in trouble. You hear somebody screaming outside, bro? I just hear somebody screaming outside. I should have run on the double. Now, I know I'm doing artwork while I'm talking to you guys. Just so you know that. I think I'm in trouble. Comics. Sharing something on the air, but guys, in a few days, head on over to the spiritual. Well, I'll tell you guys when it's time. I'll tell you guys, but you gotta head over to the spirit to RSS and check this show out. Cause I want y'all, it's a opinionated show, and you gotta take a look at this shit. You just gotta take a look at this, man. But nonetheless, getting back to the Dragonfly, which y'all looking at on the screen there, sharing some stories with you guys. Sharing some stories. I remember as a child, I had a cousin that was older. Much, much older than me. Much older. And much older. He was a comic book freak as a teenager. He was a comic book freak. That means he was crazy about comics. It's hard to believe that it was a time when the world didn't give a fuck about comics at all. And it's not going back not too long ago. This is going back when I was in my 20s. I was a cab driver. I remember driving my taxi cab, and I like animation. And when you got in my taxi cab, when you got in my cab, you could see that I like animation because I had the Pink Panther figurine on my what you call that mirror? My windshield mirror. You know the mirror that you have. You know, my view mirror that's in the front of the car on the window. I had the figurine wrapped around. You know, it was one of those bendable toys. Bendable, you could pose them. I had the Pink Panther wrapped around my mirror in front of me while I was driving. My windshield mirror. So when you got in, it's like the Pink Panther. He was wrapped around my thing while I was driving. So you knew that you was in a cab with somebody who likes animation right off the bat. You know. So along that time period, I was driving. Oh, it was cute. I had bumper stickers of aliens saying "We are not alone" and holding up peace signs and stuff like that on the back of my cab. So you knew you was in a fun cab, somebody who likes all of this shit. That's the way I had my cab decorated. So along those times, I remember driving my taxi cab, and I was thinking, because I drove by, I knew this comic book store in Philly, and it was on Sansom Street. They still there today. Yeah, they still there. But I said, that's what I said when I thought about that store. I said, I remember comic books. Would you fucking believe this? This is in the year about 1996. So, and then when we did research, yeah, I found out that it was a drought in comics around that year. And that's a shocker. How in the mid-90s there was a huge drop in comic book sales all around the world. So I started thinking about comics, and I just parked my cab and went up in there, and I shared it with my wife. Because she was from Japan, and you know nobody gets through animation like a Japanese person. They got anime down to the core. You can't tell a Japanese person about, you know, like comics. They got anime, you know. But I was telling her about the American way of looking at comics, you know. I was teaching her the American way. And she was like shocked to realize how much I was into comics, you know. Because there was no such thing back then as nobody coming out saying, hey, I like comic books. And Stan Lee was alive when that era hit, like it was a drought in comic books. Stan Lee was alive, just going to waste. He was just going to waste, you know, like they were good years that he wasted, you know, doing absolutely nothing. I went up in there, and I was at awe because I saw a lot of people still into comics, and it made me feel like, okay, you know, that's good. Like, okay, it's good to see that. It's good to see people still into comic books. It's good to see that, man. It's good to see that. Because you damn near didn't see it in the 90s, dude. I swear to God, man. Like, why nobody fucking in it? You couldn't never say why, and just nobody was into that shit. In the mid-90s, nobody wasn't thinking about no fucking comics, dude. So I bought a couple comics. Went home, and actually I read them in my cab. I bought them for the taxi cab. But then I wound up taking some in the house and hanging some pictures up on my in my kitchen and stuff, because I liked it. I liked it. And I was like, wow, you know, I'm not letting go of I made up my mind, I'm not letting go of my comics, even though the world doesn't take comics seriously anymore. Yeah, I'm not letting I'm not letting go of my comics. And that's what I made up my mind at. I said, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So I bought a couple comics. Then I got into my head to create some comics. Because, you know, one thing leads to another in this world. So then I got in my head, like, okay, I want to create my comics now. And I started doing that. And I liked the life I was living back then. Like, hey, I'm a guy that's into comic books. Like, comic books wasn't always, you know, now they're getting dead again. Yeah, now they're getting dead all over again. They are. You don't seem like it, but they are. Slowly they are. What's the reason? Because I don't want to, well, because of this race thing everybody found out about. But, you know, let's tell the truth, guys. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. That's why it's dying out a little bit. I got taken aback a little bit. I got branched off. So anyway, I started like getting into comics and everything. I was really getting into them, and doing pictures and everything like that, and really marveling over. That back then, you didn't make a difference if they was from Marvel or DC back then. You really didn't. But earlier, like this is going back in the 80s when you saw Richard Gere in Breathless. He was crazy about the Silver Surfer. Comics wasn't around back then. That's why they had that role for him in that movie. That's how much comics wasn't out. You see, like, he was a quirky guy in that movie. So for him to be obsessed with the Silver Surfer made his character look quirkier. But could you imagine Richard Gere starring in a movie today with him looking at the comic like he will fit like mainstream? You see what I'm saying? There's a difference. You know, he will fit today if he did that shit. Look at a comic book and be crazy about the Silver Surfer, for Christ's sake. He will fit. But that's just showing you how comics is hard to. I mean, the world did a good job with keeping it up front like that. The world did a good job with it. But it couldn't stay that way, you know, because some shiesty shit happened. Y'all know what it was. But it's still there. It's still there. And when I come across somebody genuine who likes comics on YouTube, I look at them different than the average YouTuber. I say, thank goodness I'm not the only one. There's somebody else here, yeah, who likes comics. So we watch these people. It's hard to, it's sad to see some girls, like, I'm not going to say no names on it. I'm never going to do that, because for me it's a form of disrespect. You want to at least know that they like you before you see their name on the air. So I came across someone who was in the comics, and then they drifted away. You know, they drifted away from the comics thing. They started doing other things, you know, and that hurts. It's like saying, if you love something, set it free. If it returns to you, then it's yours. If it doesn't return to you, then it never was yours. Y'all heard that shit before. It's kind of like that with activities and hobbies also. You know, if it's so easy to walk away from something, then guess what? It wasn't in you in the first fucking place. You see what I'm saying? If you're somebody in this world, then it will take a hell of a time getting you away from it. A hell of a time. You're either that way or you're not. You won't walk away from it because that's who you are and that's what you like. You know, you will not walk away from it. You will not. And it's just sad to see that happens sometimes. It's sad to see that happens. You can't really call it shit. You can't really call it because you can do what you want to in this world. Nobody can tell you to stick here and stick there, you know. But you know, it's good to have some motivation, somebody to like what you like, and it's hate to come and it's sad to come across somebody who's faking it, you know. Oh, I'm not like that for real. Like a celebrity or something. You meet your celebrity and they say, oh, I'm not like the person I am in the movies, which is obvious. But when you find out if it's in a really bad, morbid way, you're hurt as fuck. You really hurt, you know. And YouTube has got to realize that whatever the people see them as, that's what people expect of them. So when they change, it hurts. It really hurts. It's like, oh man, I like what you used to do, you know. I like that shit. And you're not seeing it no more, you know. You're not seeing it anymore. Like it's all over and shit. They on something else, and you respect the hell out of that something else. You respect the hell out of it. But you sure wish they be the old motherfucker, you know. It ain't like you don't respect them or you start you stop liking them and all of this shit because it's like I said, if you love something, set it free. If it come back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was yours. So just because they change, you still wouldn't leave them unless it's a real graphic change. And it's like, okay, I can't tolerate you like this because, and it's a good reason. You know, like step off and say fuck this, you know. Gotta be a good reason. A really fucking good reason. But just because you're just not into it no more, that hurts, you know. It's like, come on now. You know, I like you because of what you're into, you know. Just a trip, you know. Like, you really want some motivation to watch people. It's like, okay, you relate to them and shit. Like, okay, I can relate to you. Like, I don't expect people. The only creative people, I think, and basically the odds, because that's who we are around RBT. We the odds. We the people around here. Yeah, we're the people around here that nobody gives a fuck about. We the people around here that people look at and say, "You got nothing. What you got to do with it?" You know, that's who we are around here. That's why we can say what the fuck we want around here. But that's how people treat us, and we okay with that shit. We okay with that. You know. That shit is no fun. See, what got us, I can't remember, I branched too far off the tree, but y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying. Your audience, you basically be the same. Your audience, you want to be, you know, you can relate to your audience, you know. You can relate to your audience. That's the bottom line. You can relate to your audience. Your audience can relate to you, and yada yada yada. You know. And that's what you want to put. That's what you want to put up with. That's what you want to. but when you change, it's like, well, okay. So you try to stay with that person for as long as you can, but if they really branch off to something else, you can't help but just walk away and leave and say, well, I respect who you are and everything. I just like you better the other way, but now you like this way. And this and that and this and that. Then you walk off and go somewhere else. And I don't want to change you. And I really want to see you. Never see you come on. That, like, you know, people got really something to say about Rashid, and that's alright too, you know. Like Alfred Hitchcock, let them see what Alfred Hitchcock. Let them see what they want to say. Are they looking at your content? Yes, they are. Then hey, that's what I'm saying. Then there's nothing else to say. As long as they keep looking, doesn't matter what they say. Are they looking at your content? Yes, they are. Then that's all that matters. And that's the words of Alfred Hitchcock, dude. When they're not looking at your shit, that's when you worry. That's when you worry. That's when you gotta do arrangements and start making content for you and your people. That's what we doing. You know? To the God, man. Stay at home and watch TV. You see, it really doesn't matter much to me. And I don't wanna change your And I really wanna see it. I don't ask for promises, so you don't have to lie. Just a couple more. I'm not talking about the winning, and I don't want to change your I like this song. There was a time in this world, dude, and I'm gonna do a show, and I had so many retro shows on RBT, and y'all, and the people, y'all know, y'all follow me long enough, y'all see it. I had so many retro shows on RBT, so many. But I stopped them because I stopped some. Yeah, I'm about to say some. I stopped some because I felt as though I'm not hitting it. You know, when you do shows and when you create things, you want to hit the fucking mark. And some shows I feel as though I'm almost there, but I'm not hitting it. I'm not getting my point across. So I slack up from that show. But one day I'm going to hit the fuck out of it on RBT. One day I'm going to hit the fuck out of it, man. And y'all going to see just where I'm coming from. I swear to God. But I gotta keep on. It has to just come. I can't make it come. I mean, this is creating shows. How many people do you know create a whole fucking show, dude? I mean, really create a damn show. At first, I wouldn't even call them a damn. Yeah, we wasn't even calling them a show at first. So something like that is like any other talent. It has to just come. So I have to be patient till it just comes. I can't wait till it comes. I can't wait till the shit come in with it. And we're going to have a lot of fucking fun around here, dude. If I'm still here. Yeah, if I'm still here. Yeah. So all this, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on here, man. You don't know what the hell going to be here tomorrow and what's not, you know? And that's the damn truth. Spirituality is fascinating. Life is fascinating. Let me see. I don't wanna change your people come by when you have an idea. When you have an idea, and your idea is not like what people expect, they're gonna knock you. They're gonna try to knock you off their horse, man. They're gonna try to knock you off their horse. They want your ass right back where they found you. They don't want you to do nothing new. They're gonna come by. They're gonna come by and try to knock you off their horse. It's a fight. It's like a fight. You know, you gotta fight for what you like in this world. That's why you don't got nobody standing up saying you like Rashid, because they don't want to fight. Yeah, listen there, look at my videos though. Yeah, they'll keep Rashid a personal secret, a personal pleasure, and that's okay. I'm used to that shit. I was a child. It's just a child. I'm not gonna say it's a childish thing, but it is an infant. It's just, you know, if you like somebody, you want to talk about them, it's just reasonable enough that you will talk about them or want to talk to them. You know. But no, they want to just have me for like a personal fucking thing, and that's okay. I don't have no problem with that whatsoever. I have no real problem with that. But what I do have a problem with is that if they like that with me, then they like that with other shit too, and it's sad to see them go through whatever they're going through in their life. It's just saying, you know, that you can't come out and speak for yourself and say, hey, I like this guy, you know. I'd rather look at his videos in private or shit like that. And that's okay. That's okay. But it's just, I'm involved in it, for Christ's sake. That's what I'm saying. I'm involved in it, for goodness sake. It's not like I'm not involved in it. It's like, oh, what you got to do? Dude, who they looking at? They looking at me, for goodness sake. I don't want to contribute to they fucked up shit they going through. I don't want to contribute to that shit. I want them to come out and say, hey, it's this Rashid guy I like listening to him. I want them, you know. And they're saying that I can't, you know, do nothing to help them out with that. Because I know people not feeling Rashid. You got to get Rashid. You can't just come off the street or stop looking at pop culture and say, hey, look at this Rashid guy. I don't, you know, that's not how I am. You got to get me. You got to get me where I'm coming from and shit. I'm a minority. It's pretty simple when they don't know who we are. They don't know, never heard of Sadisian. They never heard of Shiesty. And I'm a minority. We're minorities, you know. Not like your average minority, by the way, but we're still minorities. And it's like, what the fuck is this or what the fuck is this with Rashid? And it's like, hey, what the fuck are you asking? What the fuck you at? I'm like that right back, you know? Like, you have to get where I'm coming from. You know? You have to get where I'm coming from. And I don't want to get what you come. People say, I don't want to get where you're coming from. Okay, you don't want to get where I'm coming from, but your fucking ass still looking at me. You know? It's crazy, dude. It's just, you know. So we try. Did you hear that? The fuck? So it's like, you know. It's weird. It's weird, man. Comics can really take you in another direction. And there was a time now, the comics was not the shit. I swear to God, they were not the shit. It's just recently they became like that. Then they start redoing comics and movies and everything, and that's when they recently became something, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I brought it to social media. I mean, like, before 2014, good luck with finding cartoons on social media. They had stations now, don't get me wrong, but I really brought it on social media because I wanted to do something different, you know? I didn't want to do like everybody else. Now I grew up to be a heat wave with it, which is cool, which is alright. You know, it's just amazing how it will show. It will show like, okay, I'm doing comics and I see on my social media. I don't feel the same way. I don't feel the same way the way I did when I first came on social media about doing comics. I don't feel the same way. I just don't feel the same way about doing cartoons and then you change up and shit. And then your audience say, well, that's not who I subscribe. Whoever you become, the audience say, well, that's not who I subscribe to. Which they do have a right to say that. It's not like they don't. They do. They say, this is not who I subscribe to. So they fuck around and unsubscribe and say, I don't know who you are no more. They gonna subscribe. They not necessarily wrong. They not. But at the same time, if they like you, like say if they meet, say they like you on social media. You meet somebody who likes you. You say, okay, this person likes me and all. You get to meet them in person. Now you and that person go out to eat. You know? Go out to get something to eat. And y'all talking, getting to know each other and everything. You know, it's cool and shit. And the thing is, you don't expect to be talking about whatever they do on social media while you're eating. You want to talk about, hey, where you from? You know, oh, I'm from this or I'm from that, and you know, you expect to talk like that. Like you don't expect to be like, oh, just talking about what you're doing on social media through the whole meal. Meaning, they're gonna like you besides what you do on social media. So it's kind of like I look at it like that. That it's okay for them to walk away from you. But if they like you as a person and shit, there's no reason for them to walk, okay, I still like this person, they just going through an episode. So what I'll do, I'll still stay subscribed to them because I like them as a person. But I just won't look at their videos. I'll check back and see if they change back on, you know, something like that. But you won't just leave them. You know, that's just my theory on it. Yeah, that's my intake on it. It just only makes sense that if you like somebody and shit, you ain't got to do all that walking away bullshit. We just support. You don't know what they're going through to get them like that in the first place. They could have went through an episode. They could have went through any fucking thing, you know? You know, you don't know what's going on in people's lives behind closed doors. You know, you really don't know. So it could be a reason that they, you know, we got the upper hand around RVT because nobody talks about us. If I die or whatever, I don't have to worry about being wind up on nobody's fucking videos, the top 10 YouTubers that died and all of this shit. I ain't got to worry about nobody fucking with my shit like that. So personally, I'm happy that my shit like that because I ain't got to worry about stuff like that. But I know for a fact that I'm going underground with people that like Rashid. I'm going underground. Somebody gonna take my shit right underground and go, it's this guy Rashid, this and this. I know they are. And I'm gonna get fame that way. And that's if I die, you know. I'll get fame that way. So either way, you know, that's what's gonna happen. I'm not your average fucking artist, you know. I'm not giving a fuck about y'all and everything. It's just you can't do it right now. Because you got motherfuckers that try to hurt you if you say you like Rashid. Oh, I gotta hurt you. That's the guy that this, that, who's better than me. They ain't gonna say that, but that's the truth. That's the truth. You can't run from the truth. That's the guy that's better than me. So I'm gonna whoop your ass. What you gonna like in him? And Oh, don't like him. We your family. We ain't gonna like you. We don't like you. You know why? Because we your family. You ain't got a brain of your own and shit like that. That's what's going on now. But once a motherfucker dies, oh, that's a different story then. Oh, it's okay. You can talk about them now and shit. You know, people get famous after they die. Any fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's just what world we live in. It's a sick world. You know, people get famous after they. All of the famous painters of Europe all got famous when they died. You know, they didn't give a fuck about them when they was alive. But once they died, okay, then they became all of this, you know, DiCaprio and all this, you know. That's his name. I don't fucking know. His name Finchie, Rembrandt, all of them guys. All of them guys got famous after they died. You know? But when they was alive, they was homeless and people was laughing at them and every fucking thing else. Kind of like Jesus himself got famous after he died. When he was alive, they just said, we want him the fuck out of here because he's a crazy man talking this shit about a kingdom and doing all of these magical fucking things. That we want him out of here. We don't want him here. For no reason. This a man who was blamed. The Bible says he was blameless. He didn't do nothing to nobody. And everybody wanted him out. You know? That's a kind of, it's a sick world. It's been a sick world. It's just sicker now. It's just getting worse and worse. How you gonna want somebody? How you gonna hate somebody for no reason and shit? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just showing they got issues. It's just showing whoever has serious issues, they need to really check themselves. Hating for no reason, you know. Only animals do that. Only animals do that. Hate for no reason. I just don't like shit. Animals, people, God made people with emotion to think. And in that thinking is not, everything is done for a reason in that thinking. Everything is done for a reason. God wouldn't create nobody to do anything or just because, no, God wouldn't create no man. A man is the most finest of God's creation, the Bible brings out. He will not create somebody or something to just do something for no reason. How's that? And that's the case, then the Bible is a lie, saying man is the finest thing God ever created. The Bible is a lie, if that's the case. No, it's a reason for man's actions. It's a reason for it. It is. Ain't no just because bullshit. You just can't come out and say the reason why. And then especially go for, I don't like that person. Why? I don't know. I just know, you know. You just don't know how to put it in words, but you know. Ain't no such thing as, I don't know. That's bullshit. With Rashid, basically, it's because he's a minority and he ain't supposed to be acting that way. And he definitely ain't supposed to be, and he definitely, Sadiq's, whoever, Rashid definitely ain't supposed to be walking around happy. Especially that right there, that happy. Rashid ain't supposed to be walking around happy. That right there. That's the nail in the coffin with me. So I already know the reason with me. Already know the reason. What you doing, girl? So I'm not worried about it, dude. I don't hate for no reason. I find myself when I see somebody with something, it's okay. You know, it's natural to say, oh man, this person, this and that, this and that. That's normal. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. That person got a good life, or this person got a good life. You start thinking things and that, and totally understandable. But when you come across hating, I hate that person, then that's when it's question. You don't even know that motherfucker. That person could save your life one fucking day. What do you mean you hate? How you know that person ain't gonna save your life one day? You don't know. You don't fucking know. That person could save your damn life one day, and you going around hating them for no reason. It's so idiotic, but it's the world we live in. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can't do. You never know who these people are, man. It's good to be. It's insurance. You got insurance on your car. You exercise. You got insurance on your health. My advice: be nice to people, because it's your insurance. You don't know who these people are. You don't know how they'll play a role with showing up in your life that will help your ass out of a jam. I swear to God. You could be in a situation where you stuck in the middle of fucking nowhere, and your enemy could ride by and see you stuck there and say, you know what, I will pick him up, but fuck his ass. Let us stay right the fuck out there, you know. It happens, dude. It happens. It happens. I could go for you don't know. You might need a ride one day or anything. You know what? I will pick his ass up, but you know what? Motherfuck his ass and drive right by you. Then something can happen. You can lose your life because you're standing there on the middle side of the road, and some crazy person will come up. And guess what? They got your ass. You don't know. The point is you don't know. The point is you don't know. Why take a chance? Why take a chance? You might as well be nice and just roll the dice and take a chance, because you don't know. And that goes for YouTubers and any fucking body else, man. I make up shit, you know. I make up a lot of stuff. I make up a lot of. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say, and that shit makes sense. Well, the stuff I make up is like, okay, you're in a back office and you hear them next door talking about a YouTuber, and they saying, well, I was gonna get this check to them, but I'm not gonna get this check to them because I don't know if they uploading videos. And you know they uploading videos. You know they are. And they sitting there going, well, we got no proof. Won't you call somebody and ask them when they upload videos? I don't want to. I don't want to call nobody and ask them. So, well, what you going to do with the check? Oh, I might as well just, I don't know. We'll just don't put it away. Give it to somebody else. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll give it to somebody else. Now, you sitting there listening. You got the ability. Yes, I'm saying you got the ability to walk right in there and go, excuse me, I hear y'all talking. And I watch that YouTube, and they are uploading and that. And you wind up getting a check. But if it's your enemy sitting there listening, you think they're going to do that? You think they're going to say anything? They're going to laugh at your ass. You see the point? But if you're nice and you make friends, you don't know. What I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to say is you don't know you don't know the situation you're going to wind up in with somebody. You don't know. But you going around hating and hating and hating, thinking every day is going to be in your fucking favor and shit. Okay, keep thinking that fucking way. And every day people dying from this coronavirus and shit, and that's a lot of fucking people dying, dude. That's a lot of people. I'm not going to go out the way and say, I wonder if they're going to make it to heaven and all that shit. I'm not going to say all that. But they dying, and the only chance they got now is the Lord above, and that's if it's a God. That's if it's a God. That's how you want to be with your shit, you go right ahead, dude. But that's a lot of fucking heart being a damn asshole to people you don't know. I mean, you a real gambler. And when you go to Las Vegas, you must really rack up. Because you a gambling ass motherfucker, dude. Gambling with your life like that. You don't hate for no reason, dude. You really don't. It's not worth it. The way the world is, you need all the friends you can kind of conjure up much as possible. You don't need no enemies, dude. You get that naturally. You creating enemies, somebody trying to be nice to you, and you turn around telling them to kiss your ass. You creating enemies. You one enemy loving having son of a bitch. You love having enemies, huh? I don't understand it, but you can't tell people nothing, you know. She's a minority to talk all that peace shit, but she ain't talking no peace, no motherfucking thing, dude. You can say what you want about. I'm just talking keeping shit realization, the fuck. I ain't trying to make, That's who we are around RVT, And that's why I don't understand these motherfuckers who's around here that's not like us. They not no freaks, dude. They ain't no freaks, and they sticking around here like, they liking me. You gonna like me. You gonna like me, dude. My landlord like me, Shit, you gonna like me. When it's time for me to pay bills, the bill people, yeah, they like us. You gonna like me. Shit. Don't mean shit. You ain't us. You ain't. Everybody like you. You a hell of a guy. You ain't us around RVT, so you can like what the fuck you want to, That's just the way it is. Because you're a hell of a fucking guy. That's why. Nobody gives a fuck about us around here, too. And y'all motherfuckers stop laughing, shit, because the shit ain't funny. You motherfuckers like you, you like you. Nobody gives a fuck about you like you me. Shit. Nobody gives a fuck about you like you me, too. So God, treat it like. Why give a fuck about it? I want about people to like me. That's what I'm talking about. That way I can work with these people, dude. Are y'all like me? Alright, we can work together. Shit, I got a lot of shit to show you. Then people got the nerve to get upset. Oh, you only like people that like you. What kind of shit is that to say? Oh, you what the fuck is wrong with you, dude, to even say some shit? That don't even make sense. What do you mean I only like people that like me? What the fuck? Boy, the mentality of this motherfucking world, dude. I'm supposed to like people that don't like me. This motherfucker's crazy, man. They are really fucking crazy. I'm supposed to like people that don't like me. Yeah, keep believing that Mr. Rogers bullshit. Keep on believing that shit. Mr. Rogers bullshit. As soon as you turn your back, that's why we walk around with all these problems now from foreign countries and shit. Liking all these motherfuckers, because it's the right thing to do. And they sitting back looking over there and they fucking shit. Well, look at these big opie motherfuckers. As soon as you turn your back, you're gonna slit your damn throat. That's just the way people are. All you gotta do is turn your back. You'll see how much the fuck they like. Keep believing that old stupid shit. Give a fuck about you. And people like us around RVT, who like Rashid content, they don't give a fuck, man. You kidding? We the lowest of the low, dude. You can't get no lower than us. I swear to God. And that's okay. They shit the Titanic. So don't give a fuck about it. They shit is the fucking Titanic, dude. So they can hate all the fuck they want. I don't care. They Leonardo DiCaprio up and they fucking shit. So I don't care. It wasn't like that. They like that now. And I don't wanna change on. And I really wanna see it. I really wanna see it tonight. The song is too short. That's what's wrong with it. The song is too short. The song is too short. I'm not saying I don't like the song, it's just too short. You know, I think it should be longer. It makes sense if it's longer. Like for instance, I'll give you an example. You get some people out here that likes politics, that likes, they say, Rashid, won't you talk about nation, government, politics, talk about the love of nation and all. Well, I do, but I do it in a spiritual way. You know, I do it in a spiritual way. But I would like to talk about that stuff. I'm not saying I wouldn't like to talk about this stuff. I like to talk about that stuff, but I don't think it calls for me talking about that stuff. Because along the way, I will hear that I have nothing to do with nothing. That's what I would hear. You know? The only thing I hear, a person like Rashid, the only thing that I have to do with around here is basically spirituality. It's basically spirituality. Spirituality, you know, that holds a lot of flavor there. You know, talking about politics is not gonna make me satisfied. It's not gonna satisfy me. I want something bigger than that. You may say, wait a minute, what's bigger than politics? Life after death. Need I say more? Life after death is bigger than politics, dude. Oh, that's fantasy. How do you know? You never died before. You just insinuating shit. How do you know? Oh, because I just know. Okay. All right. I guess you gotta wait and see then, huh? I mean, you know, I'm not being a smart ass or anything. I guess you gotta wait and see. Yeah. Got all the answers and all this fucking thing. You know, it's just something to really take note of. I just can't stand it. People see what you doing and they trying to be like you. I want to be like you and shit. That's why Walt Disney put that shit right up in his movie, dude. That's why he put it right up in his movie. Hey, ooh, 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 I want to be like you, ooh, ooh. Can't stand this old fucking shit. Be your fucking self. Don't be like me, because when you do, it's a fucking insult. That's just the way I feel about it. I don't give a fuck. The only person that's supposed to be like me is my fucking son. Don't be the fuck like me. I'll lead your ass to hell. And I won't even look back at your ass. That's just the way I go about shit. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't care. I really don't give a fuck about it. So anyway, trying to get these Hershey bars. Look how short this is. This ain't like it was like. This ain't the fucking real shit. What time is it? I think it's 75. Let's talk a little longer. That's it. I'm about to start to drift a little bit. Yeah, let's take the picture now. I'm telling you, the comments wasn't always like this. It was like you were down the bottom. They really didn't. I swear to God. You know, you gotta be tough in this world, man. You gotta be tough in this world. You gotta be. Or you ain't gonna have shit. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna have nothing now. You ain't gonna have nothing. You gotta protect your home and family. But that's the direction we're going in, you know? Only people that man want up in the media is them black people, dude. There's everybody for their ass around here, you know. That's why you want up in the news is black people, nobody else. Nobody else, you know. Just like that. Every motherfucker for themselves, dude. I know. Not even a positive image. Stupid ass shit. Take this picture right here. Wait a minute. I think I'm gonna. Let's clean it up. I can't wait till y'all get your opinion about this show on RSN. It's gonna be very controversial. Alright, that shit doing it. Taking pictures of this picture that I just finished completing. Guys, man. Y'all mean so much to me, man. It's good that I could come on and just talk to you guys. You know? It's good that I could come on and just talk to you and be real about shit. And be confident that you guys ain't got nothing to say. You don't got nothing to say about it. That's good. We want to promote peace. Be yourself, man. I could lead you right to hell. You know? I could lead you right to a place you don't belong. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, man. That's why I'm so rabid with it. I don't like people trying to imitate me. I don't like it. Because I could lead you right to fuck someplace, you know, and I really fucking don't want to do that. So be yourself, man. You give me some money. You really want to do shit for me. You don't want to do that. See what I'm talking about? See? Anyway, guys, let me get out of here. I want y'all to see this show on RSN, YC Spiritual Network. Give me to Sunday. I think about Sunday. Right, babe? About Sunday. Very controversial. I want y'all opinion about it. Okay? And I'll see you then. Okay? If I don't do this tomorrow or whatever, I'll see you guys then. Have a nice evening. Stay safe. Stay safe. Because we all we got, dude. We'll get through this some fucking way. You know? We'll get through this. Because I'm here with you. So, until then, take care, guys.